So yeah, I do that little stuff like that daily. And it's going to be next week will be the same, 8.6 kilometers an hour for 20 minutes, and 12 kilograms on the dumbbells. And when I do the push-up routines instead of the weights, I do 210 push-ups now. I don't push all the way up though, but just 210 makes me feel better, because otherwise, it's what do you call it? Not mini push-up, but you push yourself up off the ground halfway, to where your elbow joints are locked, but not straightened right up. But they're pushed right up, and your chest is up off the ground. So instead of doing 105 full ones, I'm doing 210 of those ones, just because it makes me feel like I've accomplished a lot more. So, and so not this week. Okay, so this week and then next week, same. And then the week after, I'll just up it up to 220 and just go like that. So, and something happened. I didn't have any junk food for about 4 months, and then I had something because I was celebrating something. It wasn't just that I had like $5 left over after a Warriors game and I got something. Oh well, maybe. But apart from that, I hadn't had any junk food in 4 months, and when I did, it was like a tub of ice cream and a packet of biscuits, and I haven't had anything else in 4 months. It's just all healthy eating. I don't buy any bread, I don't buy any rice, I don't put that in my cupboard. So but the food bank sometimes gives you bread, but I didn't go this week because my circadian rhythm, I was going to say it was off, but it is for today's society, but I suppose maybe not if you're on night shift. But for a couple of nights I couldn't go to sleep there. My energy was just boom. And I was thinking of these types of things, and then it was like, falling asleep at 5 in the morning on 2 nights in a row, so I ended up missing out on going to the food bank this week. But yeah, it's like I keep having these confirmations daily. Just do that little check thing, and sometimes I don't even check, but I was getting confirmations without even checking before I started checking. Is it like that I'm in a world where I'm not the same as the majority? I have ADHD. Now there's levels to ADHD, and there's some say 6, some say 8 different types, and then within the 8 different types or 6 different types, depending who you ask, there's levels 1, 2 and 3 within that, so there's that, and then there's my level 1 autism. Is it these things? Is it like, yeah, God this and God that, but these things shut the door, but believing in God gives me the best foot forward, and so therefore I will believe in that, It's just food for thought, but I do believe that. See, I don't have any, I've seen this in the past, like once I had no hatred for people who did me wrong, I would get breakthroughs, and I don't have any hatred. And I came across someone that was like spreading rumors about me, because I overheard him one time when I was working as army guard. I overheard him one time, a couple of times actually, and then other people said things. Anyway, he's I saw him last night. He was a security guard, and he said he's got he's working full time. He's getting 60 hours a week here. He's with another company. But and he was like, "You remember me? See, haha, you remember me?" And then he told me how he's got dismisses and all this, and but he has smirk on his face. But the thing is I didn't feel any anger or hatred towards him. I didn't feel any of that, and you know what? I was actually happy that he's getting there at least 60 hours, because he said sometimes it's more, but 60 hours a week here. And you think, well, I don't. They were together when when the things happened, and then I ended up leaving. But yeah, he is saying how pretty much it's going well. That's the vibe I got. And the thing is, I wasn't angry about that either. I wasn't hateful about that either. So I do believe the breakthrough is near, but I do these little things like at the gym and stuff, and see I'm improving, and it's the daily stuff like that makes me feel like a winner. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing all of that as well as I read 10 pages of a book. I was so busy with studies and other things. I was like, why do we have to finish a book for? What's the big thing? So I had 2 books that I was like, there was 90 pages left in one, Asperger Workplace Survival Guide, as well as another 80 in another. Was it 80 or 82 in another called Bullied Back to Life? And so now it's like I've got 55 pages left to go on a Bullied Back to Life. I read 7 pages, and then I saw that if I read another 3 pages, that'll be 52 left. So I'm just going to read 12 to make it 50, and then 10 a day. It's really good, but those books I had that stage for about a year, because I was just doing all my online studies, and as well as my working full time and the gym stuff, as well as and apart from that, you just watch what you want to watch, like Terry Joe Jr., Elliot Hulse, Trend Genius, there's a few, Teal Swan, even Hunter Salazar. There's a couple other channels too. So, and then of course there's the rugby and the rugby league and the pro wrestling and in the UFC. So I hadn't been touching those books. So yeah, I finished that one, and it's just like, okay. So this week, man, I'm running at 8.6 kilometers an hour for 20 minutes. And 5 sets of 20 of the 12 kilogram dumbbells, and 210 half push-ups. And this next week will be the same, and then the week after, 220 on the push-ups and 9.2 on the kilometers an hour running with the treadmill, and 14 kilograms for the So what do you guys think about that whole spirituality thing? Is it like, or Christianity or whatever it is it real? But we autistic or ADHD people will both face more because of that, so we're still influenced by the world we're in? Or is it like just 100% real? You guys let me know your thoughts.